I'm here with Blaze forward Ned Lukacevic. Now, Ned, just quickly, I've probably been pronouncing it wrong for the last 2 years while you've been in Fife. How do we pronounce it?
Lukacevic, just like that. You did a pretty good job.
That's probably because I spoke to you yesterday, to be honest with you. You played the last couple of years in Fife. Why the switch to Coventry?
Just like the direction the club was going. I feel like the conversation I had with Chuck and PZ seems like a good fit for me. They're hungry to win, which is important to me. They want to compete for trophies, and that's something I would like to do too.
And personally, you equalled your professional best in points. Do you feel like you're in good form coming into this year?
Yeah, I feel like I'm feeling pretty good right now. The last couple of years, I've got accustomed to the league. Know the league pretty well, know the teams and the situations. So yeah, I'm excited to be back for a third year in the UK, and obviously playing under Chuck is going to be a great change for me. He's a hard-nosed guy, demands a lot of his players, which will be great for us.
And that builds a winning mentality, being hard on your team.
Yeah, exactly. You want a coach that's going to push you, and like you guys saw today, we're working pretty hard. We're probably the fittest team in the league, and we're probably the hardest working. You mix that with our skill and our depth, I think we'll be very dangerous for sure.
And coming from the other conference, do you expect any transition?
Yeah, obviously I think this conference has been a little bit better the past few years, so I'm excited for the challenge for myself to be able to still be a top player in the league, coming over to this conference, and just push myself each day to compete with the best guys.
And back to Coventry's reputation, what are other teams' perception of the Coventry Blaze when they come to the Sky Dome?
Just since Chuck came to the team, a hard-working, hard-nosed team that's going to work hard for 60 minutes. Before that, I didn't see Coventry my first year. I came in 2 or 3 months in, and then last year I only saw you guys a couple times when Mark was there. But when Chuck took over, it was a much different club. You could see, tactically and work ethic-wise, a much different team. So, that's what you'll see a lot of as this year is hard-working, hard-nosed, but also a team that can create.
And that's going to be quite important. I think it was 27 games last year were decided by 1 goal. The team look like they've got a lot of offense, particularly, yourself, 27 goals. Neil Trim, I think, had 28 last year. Are you looking forward to some free-flowing creative hockey?
Yeah, for sure. The team obviously went on and got a lot of good skilled guys from this league and from other leagues. They're obviously building a skillful team, but must not forget the hard work, defense first mentality too. So I think we got a great mix. And I'm excited to get going.
And Stewie's a hard goalie to score against as well. You know that from personal experience. What's it like when you skate across the blue line with the puck and you see Brian Stewart coming out at you?
He's one of the best tendies in all of Europe. It's if your team gets 1 or 2 goals against him, that's amazing. But you're not going to go into a game and scoring 3 or 4 or 5 on him consistently. He might have a bad night every 4 or 5 months, but it's a great confidence for us to have him back there. We know we can win any game against any team any night, and that's huge.
And finally, the Continental Cup. You've travelled a bit, played a little bit in Europe. Are you excited about that?
Yeah, it's a great experience. First of all, I've never taken a part of any big tournaments like that. It'll be great for our club to kind of see other parts of the world and play against other teams. I expect us to do really well. And I think, personally, I think we could consider ourselves one of the favorites there for sure.
And it sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun as well, travelling into Europe, into Poland, and then if they progress, go through to France as well. It seems like it's going to be a good team bonding thing as well, especially as it's early days in October.
Yeah, a lot of these. That's what coming over to Europe is all about, is getting this chance to experience different countries. Some guys don't get a lot of opportunity to travel, so it's nice to see other parts of the world. But business-wise, it's going to be just a great thing for our resumes and as a club to kind of build around each other, build a chemistry, and hopefully get 3 great results and move on to France.